As soon as I strum this guitar, you're going to start making noises, aren't you? That's what you are, I'll be. Mic check. Yeah, that's what I think. There we go. Oh, didn't check the guitar tune. 1 second. So look. It's in tune. Unbelievable. Lovely. Take the time to make some sense of what you want to say. Cast your words away upon the wave. Sail them home with acquiesce on a ship of hope today. As they land upon the shore, tell them not to fear no more. I said, say it loud, say it proud today. And then dance if you wanna dance. Please brother, take a chance. You know they're gonna go which way we're gonna go. We know is that we don't know how it's gonna be. Please brother, let it be. Life on the other hand won't let us understand. We're all part of a master plan. So say it loud, say it proud today. I'm not saying right is wrong. It's up to us to make the best of all the things that come our way. 'Cause everything that's been has passed. Answers in the looking glass. There's 4 and 20 million doors on life's endless corridor. So say it loud and sing it proud today. Dance if you wanna dance. Please brother, take a chance. You know they're gonna know which way we're gonna go. We know is that we don't know how it's gonna be. Please brother, let it be. Life on the other hand won't let us understand. We're all part of a master plan. Boom, 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 boom. West Virginia, Blue Ridge. That's too high for me. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted like the sky. A misty taste of moonshine, there's a teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, that mountain mama, take me home to country roads. I hear her voice in the morning as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home, far away. I hate bridges. Driving down the road, I get this feeling I should have been home yesterday. Oh, yesterday. I can't sing like a woman, I'm sorry. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Those country roads. There we go. Long dark dirty road, a pocket full of gold, and I've been out here now, all on my own. Well, it's real quiet here, just the way I like it, dear. There's no one to bother me except that old tree. In 1955, born into a dinner's pride, I laid my hand on that old creek bed. When I was a young man, helped build this land. Oh, I put down these rails as a CPR man. Thought I'd live forever with my heart in my pocket, or my gun by my side, and my feelings in a locket. Well, that was a cold year in '77, but I married my wife. We had 2 kids. I gave her a daughter, she gave me a son, and we rode them down horses until we had none. I'm in front of the auto. Until we had none. Where's that gone? Fists still like flying, doing things for dying. Oh, I should have put that old gun away. broken cowboy, and I don't feel right no more. Oh, 'cause I am a broken cowboy. Dang it, my phone's giving away. Living life in the fast lane, racing car, a robbing train. Oh, I thought I had it all, and one day I got a call. A father's worst dream, my son went down, and I got my old colors deceive me as I see gray. Oh, you're cutting me down with those cold words you say. Then you call me brother, but this can't be so, 'cause you slander my name. Anywhere the wind will blow, but I am a broken cowboy, and I don't feel right no more. Oh, 'cause I am a broken cowboy. Good evening, forensic student. Hang on, let me do one more. I didn't do one for my Heavenly Father, did I? Wait. Well, you can run on for a long time, run on for a long time. I said run on for a long time, but sooner or later gotta cut. It's gonna cut you down. Don't tell that long-tongued lie, don't tell the midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. I said tell him that God's gonna cut. He's gonna cut you down. Well, goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet by the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee, and he spoke to me with a voice so sweet. I swear I had the shuffle of an angel's feet. He called my name, my heart stood still when he said, "Punch, go, do my will, go." Tell that long-tongued lie, don't tell the midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. I said tell him that God's gonna cut. He's gonna cut you down. Well, you can throw your rock, hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man. Sure as God, the black and white will stand in the dark, will be brought into the light. So run on for a long time, keep running for a long time. I said run on for a long time, but sooner or later gotta cut. He's gonna cut you down. He's gonna cut you down. There you go. I'm going out to my Heavenly Father. Thank you for giving me skills. Skillage. Thanks for teaching me to play the guitar, Father, before I got to heaven. How are we all doing out there? I hope you had a nice day. Sorry I didn't do class after the afternoon class. I was sorting out my roof. I had to get a roofer in. So that had to be done, but yeah. I missed class, sorry. Closed music window. I'm still tired. I shouldn't be. I've just slept. Time to fall asleep after the roofer came. I should be woken up, and I'm not. I'm half awake. Right, let's come over to class. Have you memorised these faces yet? Have you memorised them faces? Just remember, 5 head, close set eyes. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. Men's faces are just so much bigger than female faces. Follow the simple instructions. Fair use, excess of copyright material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without the need for permission from or payment to the copyright holder. To the noddy holder. I didn't cover up my little birdie friend, did I? Come on, darling, go and sleep, this little lady. You going to sleep, is all? You going night night? Night night. Look at you, you're in a pair. Don't you be nasty. Hey, don't you be nasty. You going night night, all? She turns into a lion when you come near her cage. Alright, just fluffs up like a lion's mate. Arr, get away from my cage. Home sweet home. There we go. Right, are we sitting comfortably? If not, assume a position. Assume your position. Right. Let's jump over here. That's where we stopped. Roberto Bettiga. I don't know if we'll get the gates, we'll see. Right, let's come over to class, say hello to y'all. Who was first in the ring ding class? Who got here first? Let's have a look. It was Bobby Lindsay. Denise Vinnan came second. Good morning, Denise, darling. How are you? Shout out to all the forensics. Yes, hello to all the forensic students, you skull checking mofos that you are. How you all doing? Hello, Stephen J. How are you doing, sunshine? Many blessings. Ms. D is in the house. Hello, darling. How are you? Denise Vinnan, I already said hello, darling. TV was going to turn off. Give me that drink. Power. Juicy. Right. What is that? Strawberry and kiwi. I still don't know if I like that. Yeah. Is it strawberry and kiwi? No, strawberry and apple. My eyesight. Oh my gosh. I just read kiwi and not even apple. It's what my taste buds were telling me. Good evening, Joe Daniels. How are you? Chicken? I hope you're okay. Tim Cunliffe's in the house. Many blessings, brother. Hey. And is that all yet? I think that might be all of you. Hello, Patriot Day's there. Hello, Patriot Day. We are looking at everybody in chat. Have I missed anyone? Sorry. My eyesight. Oh, Jimmy Beeswax there. Hello, Jimmy. I'm just scrolling down. I can't even see those letters at the minute, honestly. I'm still half asleep. Oh, hello, Tia Roberta. I'm just going by the colours of images in your names that I recognise. Good evening to you all. Nice to have you. Nice. We shall play Spot the Woman. I've got these wide hips, look. I never noticed them before. These look like, if you imagine a girl, you know when they put them fluffy collars on, I don't know what you call them, on the shoulders. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this beautiful curvature. And women with hairy legs, I'm sorry, it doesn't turn me on. I like it au natural. Oh yeah. Roberta Bettiga, absolutely loaded footballer, getting into whatever you call that from there. It's a Fiat something. I'll do anything for shekels. So here is Roberto Bettiga. What is that all about? What does that mean? What is that? I see a 7, but I don't know what that means. That is a strange symbol. Got no idea. Right, Roberto Bettiga. Roberto Bettiga. It doesn't roll off my tongue, I'm sorry. Wow, he's got a squashy face, hasn't he?
Never trust a man whose eyes are too close. You little rat-faced bastard. Sometimes when I say stuff like that, I can hear me dad. It's so funny. Close set eyes, flat forehead, sloping jawline. That's not him, is it? Is it? Calcio Bottega. No, that's another one. She's got a right ratty little face, that one. There he is. She is. Can't we have a bigger picture? There we go. Pink lips, high set ears, flat forehead. He has a little bit of a brow bone in the corner. Only a little bit. I think this might be an implant right there. The T-shaped one that they do. They do a T-shaped one that goes in this area, giving the appearance of a brow bone. Also, testosterone can thicken brow bones. It's not unknown, it's not uncommon amongst the information that's out there, that brow bone can be thickened by testosterone and human growth hormones growing a person, but not to the extent that you get a man's distance in their eyes, you know. The face has to fill, you know. I've still got a tiny little triangle look, it's not big. But it's the same with all footballers, they have this tiny little feminine long face look, no jawline. And an Adam's raisin implant, look at that, Adam's P. I swear down I've done this before. Maybe it's a different Italian footballer I'm thinking of, same team. Juventus versus Napoli, Bottega, A. Pietra. Is that one Bottega or is that one Bottega? I don't know which one's Bottega. Bottega, no, she's tall, there she is, number 9. Yeah, but this one, full mince right there, Roberto Bottega. Wow, that's a big 5-head. Hello again. Roberto Bottega walking. Let's see if we can find the gates. I don't know if we can or not. Okay, so we are looking at Roberto Bottega. Oh, we're out of pictures now. I can't do it with one picture. You know what I mean? But there it is. It's a woman. So is this one, Pietro. We've got a female Bigfoot in the background. But that there is a money shot look. One foot behind the other. Knee and the other foot look are looking this direction. Same on this side, look. You can see it even better. And what this causes is as the lady takes the next step forward, these open, the knees open, which is why we tell you to watch the knees. And you'll see the knee and that foot look is also going to rotate in front of this foot. Because it's a tightrope walker. So is this one. But this one's got a beautiful diamond look caused as she walks. This is about to become that same footstep. This one's just slightly in front. Look, the heel's already lifted on this foot quicker than this one. This one's about to come up. But there you go. That's how you spot a male and a female walking. It's quite simple, really. Next, child's play. It's not simple. Children can understand it. When you meet an adult that can't understand this, I think some of it is personally they're just blocking the truth. They just don't want to know that truth. Worse than knowing the truth that they've been jacking off to men or women, whichever, you know, vice versa. The one thing that they really don't want to be true is that you're right about this. They really don't want it to be the truth that you're correct in everything you've told them. That shock will come. Wow, he looks like Steven Seagal right there. That shock will come when God says so. I know you want it to come straight away, but patience is a virtue, we were told. Yeah, I see a Steven Seagal face. Is that her there?
Yeah.
Oh, she's tiny. Alright, mate, how you doing?
Alright. Does COD feel dead slow to you? Like the movement? Like lagging?
No, because you've been playing all those other games.
No.
I haven't played it today, so I don't know.
I mean the movement in COD, when you're moving about, you're not jittering forward every now and then.
No.
It's not happened on any other game. The minute I jump on COD, I'm jittering forwards. It's like every time I slide, I get like a boost. And it's really
that
annoying.
was happening last night.
It's really getting annoying.
It was actually. You're right. It did happen just as I was turning up. I said to Chris, "I'm lagging." at the end of that game, there was bits where I was just jumping 10 feet.
Forward, it's so annoying. It's putting me off. I don't even want to play it now. I wanted to get back into it, and this has just put me straight off. I don't want to be playing it.
Welcome to the DMZ!
Have you done all the raids?
I've done a few of them.
You get some really good skins if you're doing one like.
I don't care about skins. All I care about is a riot shield.
Yeah, you can get move like skins.
Guns don't kill people, son. Riot shields do.
You can get skins on the riot shield that move.
Right, stop putting me off. Is that Diego Maradona? It is, little short ass. Look, she would have been beautiful. She really would. Diego Maradona. She turned out to be a fat bitch in the end, but as a young lady, she would have been absolutely gorgeous. Look at those legs. Father, I'm having mixed emotions. But this is the one we're looking at. He looks like Tommy Lee. Pamela Anderson's. It's because of the long face. It doesn't matter what country they come from, these characteristics do not change. God created a ratio. That ratio is this. Women have closer eyes and a bigger forehead, giving them a narrow face. It looks like an upside down egg head. It gives them a longer, narrower face because it's not as wide as these cheekbones and eyes are there. They're set lower. You get this different ratio in a woman's face. Even when you grow her and remove her breasts, this close set eyes remain the same. You cannot change the skeleton. People will tell you they can do all sorts. There's even apparently shoulder removal for the men, for the FTMs. They can cut an inch out of the shoulders, apparently, here, the clavicles. I don't know whether that's true. It doesn't. I don't know. Can you stick a bone back together half a size? I don't know. I've got no idea. I'm not a medical doctor in that sense, so I have no reference to it. But I've seen what they say is surgeries. Mario Kempes, it's a woman. I've seen what they say are surgeries on these clavicles, and they reduce them. Whether or not you can do that to a clavicle, I've got no idea. It could just be another line, another CGI. Oh my gosh, look at her backside. She's not far along. Chicken nom 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 nom. She's sexy. Mario Kempes was sexy. As if none of the football fans, because I never watched football really, as if none of the football fans have recognised this yet. Some of the dudes that play football have got massive, juicy chicken nom nom bum bums. What, is that real? No, it's a I was going to say, look at those eyes. I was looking at the eyes there, that's what caught my attention. It's a computer generated image. Although AI has gone way beyond this now, they can actually make photos that look absolutely photorealistic. And they can stretch these dimensions, and it really messes with your feng shui of forensics when you're looking at these altered computer enhanced generated images. A lot of the stories you've seen on telly apparently use the same technology. They just create people and lives, and then say that this person's died in this tragic accident or that one, and well, there you go. Right, Mario Kempes, we've got one gate. It's not very good. We need more Mario. Let's go walking. By now, you know, I don't watch television, but I don't believe anything in mainstream media. It's all bollocks. Everyone's got long, narrow faces, look. Long and narrow, pointed, sloping jawline, close set eyes, look. No brow bones. Same here, look. Pink lips. Even the managers are involved, the owners of the clubs are involved. Look at the 5 heads on both of them. They're all involved in it, otherwise it wouldn't work. It has to be all of them. It can't be most of them, it has to be all of them. You have to be in the club, to be on telly, to be a sportsman, woman, to be a sportswoman with a beard. You have to be in the club. Right, that's it, we're done. It's a girl, but there's only one gay. Next. Chloe Gosselin. David Copperfield. Why is he coming up? People you might also search for. Why is Chris Angel and David, why are 2 magicians showing up as a thing to search for? Right, Chloe Gosselin. No relation to Ryan, I take it. That's a different spelling of the name, right? Goslin, a Gosling. I see, David Copperfield's daughter. Is that who this is? No. David Copperfield gets engaged. It's his husband. My bad, I thought it was his son. It's actually his husband. And look at that gate on David Copperfield. We are absolutely in La La Land if you think that that's a woman and that that's a dude. Why the long face, David? Why the wide cheekbones, Claudia? Take your time. It all starts to slowly. It's like a I don't know, like a pair of edible undies. At the beginning, you can only see undies, right? And as the undies fade away, you're left with the truth underneath them, and the skeleton pops out, right? Oof! You both got big, massive bowling ball heads, and then you got this weird-looking tic-tac shape over there, and we already know what causes this. The 5 head. It's human growth hormones and the cocktail that they call testosterone. Thickening parts of the body. You see, you've got no control over where the testosterone goes when you're drinking it. You know, it might stick on the eyebrows, might stick on the nose. Who knows where it sticks? It would explain some actors' noses, wouldn't it? Gerard Depardieu, for one. That is a girl with a right big schnoz. However, Bette Midler is a boy with a really big schnoz. We're not getting any gates on this one. Oh, there's one. No, it's not. It's just a brand of shoes. That's in though. Knee and foot lock, punching forward. There should be an opening here to make a diamond. Couldn't stop a pig in a passageway, as we like to call it. Wow, that is one straight line up there, isn't it? Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that rock in the desert in Israel. The one that's been split down the middle. Right, anyway. No. Do. That doesn't look like Chloe Gosling. However, that is a dude. That's for sure. Chloe Gosselin walking. Thorn in my side. Da, 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 da. Right. There ain't no gates, I don't think. Let's just go with a wide and short sloping forehead. That's your starter. There's your cannonball look. It's not an egghead, is it? Women's bellow out at the sides like an egg. It goes wide, narrow, narrower. In this case, we've got wide, wide again. And it's only because it's tilted down a little bit that you can't see how wide that man jaw actually is. There, now draw a line underneath that bottom lip look. And that's still very manly, right? It's got a big jawline. It's been feminised at the chin, that's it. Just look at long length and the flatness of that bottom line. A woman's jaw slopes upwards into the face. Like this one. There's mega jaw, look, diesel, and then you've got the schooner shape, the sloping jawline of a woman. We are looking for Chloe Gosling's gait. And apparently, this person don't walk nowhere. Oh, there we go. I don't know which one's in though. Might be that one. I've no idea. There's one. No, that's Lucy Williams. Another dude. Dang it. There's a dude as well, look, with a big, massive conch face. Where are you from, mate? No city. We are looking at Chloe Gosling, who is not chucking me any form of gaitage. It's a model, and there's no pictures of it walking. You've got to be hitting me. Right, let's have a look. Street. Let's have a look there. Let's try that. No, this ain't happening. Who is that one there? Oh my gosh, there's some big fellas in that crowd, isn't there? It was him that caught my attention. Mind you, he's not bad either, is he? Look at him. He's nearly at the roof. Yeah, it's the arms. Just look at that massive, long man hand. Look how much longer the arm is. It's mental. She could scratch your knee without bending. Is that him? Camilla Coelho. No, that's not who I'm looking for. Right, I've had enough. This is going straight in the pancreas and winding me up. Next, Osvaldo Ardiles, otherwise known as Ozzy Ardiles, came to fame 1978 World Cup. I would have been 5 years old when all my friends were talking about him. Who played football? I never played football. I hated the game. I've got to admit, I couldn't stand it, even in sports. You know, when you had to go and do sports and it was football, I hated it. Couldn't stand the game. The beautiful game was never beautiful to me. Don't ask me why. I'm just one of those lads that can't stand football. I think it's more to do with the the mob mentality in the background. These are the masses, and they are, how do I put this kindly, thick as pig shit, and they've got no idea about the truth. And when you tell them the truth, they don't care. They even when they find out Harry Caney had two first names, and this, whoever this is that Ozzy Ardiles? It is. When they find out these are women, look how big Ozzy Ardiles' hips are now. Look at the size of that as she got older. When they find out these are women and that their beautiful game isn't even played by men, they're not going to care. I've spoken to enough people with football inklings that won't care. I've spoken to enough people, Pink Floyd fans, whatever, they won't care. They still think that they're talented. I'll tell you what they're talented at: lying and deceiving. That's what they're talented at. They are as of their father, as are you. If you don't care about this, it's not about this world, but the children in this world. If you don't care about the children in this world, because this was done to both of them as children. I'm not just talking about your children, our children, I'm talking about all children. These people were children once. It was done without consent. There is a certain amount of mental torture that's got to come with that. Having the whole world on your shoulders, right? Because that's what they're doing. They're lying to the whole of mankind. That's a pretty brave thing to do, isn't it? Well, no, not brave. Stupid thing to do. Especially when you know God's real. These people know God's real. They don't pray to God. They pray to their God. They even recreated themselves in His image, or someone did it for them, which is hideous. It's a heinous, should I say, thing to do to a child, to change them without consent. It's different when it's someone up the road, right? And you're like, as someone who wants to go and do it, again, I feel so torn on the subject, because they're grown adults, right? But when you realise that the education system has failed everyone, it don't matter even if you're a doctor, a lawyer, it don't matter. You think you're a monkey on a spinning ball. You swallowed the first big lie that they gave you when you was little, and then you just carried on lapping up their lies. And now you don't even have a concept of where you are, and when it's described to you in the simplest forms that a child can understand, you can't work out the 2 and 2. You know, if water's level and 72% of the earth is water, do the math. Then 72% of the earth is level. Water is level throughout the world. Stand in Australia, stand in America, stand in Africa, Brazil, Belgium, China. It don't matter where you stand. When you're at a beach, you're at sea level, because we're all on a flat plane. It's so ridiculously simple to understand, but some people just can't see the line. It's a magic trick, like Copperfield, or it's a terrible thing to do to us all. You know, if you think you're the only one been lied to, imagine the lies these two have been told. The devil is only here to twist and contort what God actually, naturally, should I say, created. He didn't just twist the lie around the shape of the earth, he did it around the shape of men and women, till in the end, which is where we're just about at, there's just going to be utter confusion among the masses. They're not even going to know what to do. For crying out loud, they've just been wearing milk carton masks, and all the rest of it. You could pretty much tell the masses anything at this point. You could just have them show a few CGI UFOs, and the masses will think we're being invaded or visited. You and I would just be sat there laughing, right? We would. You know we would. When I hear about most of these modern stories, the psyops are doing, I just start laughing, and people look at me as if like, are you mental? And I'm like, no, are you mental for believing it? Yeah, but it's in the paper. Why would the papers lie? Oh my fucking word. You just like so many pages behind me. You're books behind me. You're not pages behind me. You're books behind me. The books behind you, they are leaps and bounds behind you. In terms of being able to think straight and correctly and have coherent conversations with them, it's very difficult, right? Because the brains are so weak, and that's the only answer there is. That they've been made so stupid that they don't even care, even when you tell them that if you're stealing someone's car and you tell them I'm stealing the car and they're not upset about it. Then shouldn't they just have the car taken, because they're absolute idiots? And that Jesus side of me is like, no, Peter, you can't be like that. You have to carry on teaching them, regardless of the brain dead zombies I've got to talk to along the way. I'm not talking about all of you. Some of you are absolutely lovely people, and I'm sure I'll be breaking bread with you at the table in heaven. Whether most of your friends and family are going to make it through, I think it's more up to them. It's not even up to God. God gave them free will, right? It's up to them. And if that spirit doesn't want to make earth the way it should be, the whole idea for Satan is that he turns hell on earth, and then he gets out of here and he does it to heaven. So he's just got 3 layers of hell instead of heaven, middle earth where we are, and then hell at the bottom. He's already brought hell into earth. He's just finishing off the job. And when people don't care, Hillary Clinton said, we have hit the glass ceiling. One day we're going to punch through it. And she's talking about the devil and all his minions. They're going to break out of here. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do. But Jesus came and he paid your sins for you. He paid your ticket. But they don't have anything. They hate Jesus, right? They can't stand him because he told the truth. He did tell the truth. He was a truth-spitting gangster. He was the OG, the original gangster. No one to this day has turned over the bankers' tables and whipped them, right? Right. And therein lies your answer. Someone asked me yesterday, are you a Christian? Nope. Christians follow Christian pastures like Joel Osteen and all the rest of them that are lying. I follow Christ. I don't follow their idea of what Christianity is. But Jesus' words explain it perfectly. The commandments also endorse and bolster every word of the red letters that Jesus spoke. It's still to this day, it rocks me what God has done for me, what he did for you. But this world has been turned away from God, and now these godless sodomites that rule over us keep this world in perpetual fear and debt and sin, and it can all be changed. Einstein said that the world won't be destroyed by evil, it will be destroyed because good men sat by and did nothing. Well, I can't sit by. I can't. I'm really sorry. I had to walk this walk. So did you. He is my rod and my staff, and he keeps me safe. I can't find any gates on Aussie Ardiles. You've got to be kidding me. This is one of Brazil's, Argentina's most, well, he is Brazilian, right? But he played for Argentina. Oh, that's not Argentina, is it? I can't remember what it is. Yeah, I can't remember. You'd think that someone of this fame, Aussie Ardiles, there'd be so many pictures of him, but there isn't. That looks like a typical council house in England. It really does. It just looks like a typical. It's a detached council house, but that, you know. Is that where he lives now? Satan bought you a mansion, look. Aussie Ardiles is Marbella. That's just one of his houses, of course. One of her houses. Hello, Shadow. Many blessings. How you doing, mate? Again, look at the long, narrow face. The rounded eye sockets, look, no brow bone. Diego's got a bit more of a brow bone. Here are your eyebrows, I can do it. But still, they're both women. Look how this one bellows out at the top compared to this one more. Giving it even more of an egg-shaped face. I can't find any gates. Whoever requested this, you know the rules. Find me 5 gates. I'll do the rest. I'll make the meme for you. Otherwise, I'm leaving on a jet plane. I really am, yeah. I'll see how Ardiles. No gates. Next. Another footballer, Ricardo Villa. This one's going to go straight in the pan as well, because it's too old. I don't think they have many gates. They have to be absolutely world-class, renowned players to get walking pics. Let's have a look. See, again, I've got one picture. I don't even know if it's him. Let's have a look. FA Cup, Wembley, Ricky Villa, there it is. Both of them are women lot. Inline footfall, inline footfall. Look at where her hands are, look at the shape she makes. The Inspector Clouseau Mac hiding the hips of Ricky Villa. Look, there aren't even any pictures, look. Oh, there's a few. Have a quick look down the main. See if there's any. Well, nothing's going to show because I just put walking in. I already know the answer. Well, I'm not doing it. Let's go. I'll give you a skull check. We're done. Oh, look how close to go now. Oh, get lost. Right, Derek Goyle, please sit. Let's get rid of that and just go for that. There we go. English actor, best remembered for his portrayal of officious, short-tempered middle-aged man. Right, images. Oh, I do remember this person now. Is that him when he was young? Let's have a look. Wow, that's a pointed chin you have there. You don't seem to have a jawbone either. Look how it slopes inward to a point. It's not correct, is it? By now you know that men's jaws look like diesels. Is that really him? It is. Chances of getting a gate, not happening. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, we're leaving on a jet plane again. Out of here. You get a skull check and that's it. Turkey teeth. Close, look, rounded, close set eyes. Look, the glass is giving it away. She's got big ears though. Flat forehead, no brow bone, sloping jawline. I'm done. We're leaving. It's no good. Next. The walk of a true Christian. What is this? John MacArthur. Oh, there are no images. Someone's asking. It's all of them. I mean, at this point, let me find a face shot. Oh man, that'll do. Look, at this point, you should know a five head and close set rounded eyes. And the long, narrow face of a woman. You should know what this skull looks like by now. It doesn't matter what clothes it's wearing, what voice it has, the skeleton doesn't lie. God created two of them, male and female, created he them. I just can't believe how special this world is, and nobody cares. Well, how special people are, and nobody cares, because they think they never realise that God goes on forever and ever. We don't. Only with God's assistance do we go on forever and ever. Go on and on. You know, forever and ever. Hold your head up. Hold your head up. Admit you're wrong. And see the beauty of this world, what God actually created, not what Satan's turned it into. There it is. That's the picture I got sent. Do you know who that looks like? Who does that look like? Tell me who that looks like. I think we've said this before because we haven't looked at John MacArthur before. Who does that look like to me? Go on and on. I don't know, it hurts when you find out it's your pastor. I know it stings, boys and girls. It's a powerful thing, the truth, and some people don't know how to wield it properly. It can flatten someone outright, can't it? Remember that moment when you first realised something was a mega lie? For me, it was the flat earth, and that I wasn't spinning. It rocked me. More to do with the fact that I've been so stupid, but then on that same breath, I'm also incredibly intelligent because I beat all the programming. I beat trillions and trillions of dollars and pounds and shekels worth of brainwashing. I beat it outright. They might be able to brainwash your brain, but what they can't do is brainwash your heart, right? They can't. Your feelings are your feelings. And that night when I realised God was real, oh boy, did I get a feeling. I do believe it's referred to as having the fear of God put into you. Not that I should fear my Heavenly Father. It's more to do with knowing that I'm doing something wrong. Then I should fear my Heavenly Father. Are the stories true? Do they drink the blood of little people? I don't know. Everything they've told me so far is a bag of bollocks. You know it's a bag of bollocks, and I know it's a bag of bollocks. They didn't walk on the moon. We could list so many lies. I don't need to. I'll just list them on. They're walking on the moon, and then they can falsify anything to the masses, which is what they've done. They removed all souls. They remove souls. I think that's what this place is. It's a soul maker. It makes new souls, doesn't it? And whether you believe it or not, it's got a creator. Some people will tell you it's a quantum computer. Maybe Lucifer is, but God isn't. God is something other, a spirit like no other. If you think that you could even create just a fraction of the life that's in this world, you're deluding yourself, right? And that's what it says in the Bible. God's going to send great delusion in the end days, which is where we're at. Deluded people are all around me. They delude themselves on a daily basis, and when you tell them, they don't care. I don't know if they'll ever care. I really don't. Your friends, your family, I don't know if they'll ever care like you do. But they've been given a chance, right? God put you in their lives. Of all people, you love them more than they love you. That's the way it is. It's a difficult hurdle to jump, that one. It really is. That you love them more than they loved you. Because you made sacrifices, right? When you found out the truth, you made sacrifices. These people don't want to give up their wicked lives. And these people tell them you don't want to give up your lives and that God's real. There's no doubt in your mind, right? That's a 5-head, close-set eyes, turkey teeth. It's a woman till the cows come home. And I've had so many messages from people over the years that I've been doing this, telling me when they've asked for a request, i.e. Joel Osteen or Copeland, Joyce Meyer, it doesn't matter. And when I do their pastor and they realise that even the pastors are at it, then you realise when Jesus said that you are of your father, and when he spoke to the Pharisees also, I think he saw them for what they actually are. I think Christ saw them. This has been going on a long time, before Christ got here. If they were doing it in Egypt, which is at least 2,000 years before Christ, Christ would have seen them. He would have known that these were women with close-set eyes in disguise, wouldn't he, right? The Pharisees, the liars, the deceivers. I just see as above, so below. I know that's meant to be a sword, but that was just an inverted crucifix. It's satanic. And then you've got bands with names like 9 Inch Nails. Again, all to mock Jesus in plain sight. That was the other thing when I said, I'm not a Christian, I follow Christ. He went, so you're not born again? How am I not born again? I've had the fear of God put into me. I just don't follow these people and all their nonsense. I'm leaps and bounds in front of you. When you catch me up, you'll be on the same page. We'll all be on the same page. We'll be in the same book, on the same page, on the final chapter. That's where we're going to be at this rate. I had to, oh God, he's winding me up screaming. I've lost my train of thought now. You douche. I can't follow the words of these pastors. Like, in the beginning when I found out God was real, these people comforted me, they really did. But the words are, they know that they are deceiving and lying as well. So when people tell me the Bible is the word of God, no, it was written by man. More importantly, it was translated by Masons. But the word of God is the truth. You don't need a book to tell you that God's real. Jesus, he was the messenger. He said, don't worship me, worship the Father. The Father is the one where you should be directing your energy to. Follow me to find the Father. The only way to the Father is through me, through kindness and mercy. And that form of what they call Christianity is where I follow. I don't follow a group of people that call themselves Christians. They're all assholes. The last pair of Christians I spoke to in the park were a pair of divs. Absolute brain dead morons. Nicest people in the world, but absolutely brain dead morons following the masses, brainwashed into believing in space. And I said to the girl, she was really nice. I wasn't nasty to her. I was a bit jumpy at the bloke though. But I said to her, you know, the devil deceived the whole world. He truly did. He put us so far back in spiritual evolution, because that's what's supposed to evolve. Like in your lifetime, your spirit's supposed to evolve. You become kinder and kinder, wiser and wiser. But those, you know, we leave our old to freeze at winter. To now put the electricity prices up, the cost of living, that I'm sure the numbers would have risen in the last couple of years for old people that don't turn their heating on because they're scared to be in debt. They can't afford their heating. They stand in the cold at bus stops to go get the food when they've worked all their lives, you know. All these services should be free to them. We should look after each other a whole lot better than we do. And people are freaking out. They've got all these people coming into each country. Every country's going through this nonsense. People have always moved around. And the world should be a lot freer, right? You shouldn't have to passport. You are not a boat. You should not have to pass. They put all these restrictions in place to stop us from travelling freely. And I suppose for most of you, the place where you really want to travel right now would be North or South Pole, right? I would love to see. First, I'd love to go to the North Pole and see what that looks like. What causes the aurora boreal? I'd love to see if there is a big black onyx magnet mountain at the centre of Earth that all compasses point to. I'd like to see that first. That's the first thing I'd like to see. Then I'd like to go to the edge and have a look at the edge of the dome or whatever we're living in. If you can even get near it. God said he put bars and doors in the way to stow your proud waves. So I just think the further away, if this is the sun The further it is the sun, the further away you get from the sun itself, the colder and darker it becomes. So if this is Australia and this is the sun and it lights Australia, look, keeping it warm all year round, once you get past Australia towards the edge, it becomes colder and colder and colder because you're getting further away from the ice. God also probably put something that makes it colder around the edge. Everything has a purpose in this world. Every insect, every plant, it all has a purpose and a function. The whole shebang in itself, how it all works, the ecosystem that God created is amazing. It replenishes fresh air, it replenishes fresh water. You got hot and cold, you got everything that you need. He put it across a full spectrum, right, of smells, tastes, feelings, everything. And it was all created by one creator, and that, to me, to this day, that's what I felt when I realised that God was real. I felt that power, and it made me want to glorify Him. It's what it made me want to do. There's nothing else that can be said to me. I just, everyone's like, no, there's aliens. If there are aliens, they are demons. They are interdimensional demons, or whatever you want to call it. Somehow they're affecting the living into doing crazy shit. Images. This is what? A YouTuber? Oh, this ain't gonna happen, is it? Let's have a look. Internet personality. That's a woman. That's a woman all day long. Look at those eyes. That's a woman. Till the cows come home. That's a woman. Sloping shoulders. Small, short T-Rexes. They like the long sleeve T-shirt to hide the shortness of and the skinniness of those arms. I know this is a bodybuilder apparently. But that looks like a woman. I would guess it was a woman. Let's have a look. Have we got anything on the... Oh, do you know what it reminds me of? Val Kilmer. I'm seeing Val Kilmer. I don't know why. Again, I'm seeing Val Kilmer. Jimmy Beeswax. Did I say hello, Jimmy Beeswax? Hello, Jimmy B, if I didn't say hello. Sorry, mate. I've been... Holly Begley's here, too. Hello, Holly Begley. Did you say hello? None of you said hello. Oh, Jimmy did. Hello, Jimmy. How are you doing, pal? Hello to anyone I've missed. Yeah, so, as far as I'm concerned, the masses have made their own... You see, there's a woman. It's not full in line, I know it's not, but just look at the hips. Look at the hips. Look at them straight, inward pointing legs. There it is. Female Bigfoot. Look at the separation of the knee. Remember, in the real world, knees together versus knees apart. That is knees apart. That is a from flamingo to female Bigfoot. That's where we are in transition stage of a walk. She's definitely, look at that, look, it's a girl. From there to there, look at it. Look at the angle on them legs. It's a girl. I know it's hard for women to believe that a woman can be made to look like this, but it's called FTM contouring, female to male contouring, and they love to get the clothes off and get the baps out. They love to get the baps out because that's what they're doing really, because they had the breast removed. It's acceptable. I'm going to scream at him in a minute. Well, I've had enough. Grace. Oi! Playing with bloody Germans. How could you get that loud? Screaming at Germans. The Germans, oh look. 33 father and the colour yellow. 13 and the 33. 2 trees make a 33. This girl. I don't think we're going to get a gate. Oh, maybe we will. No, it's still not giving me it. Walking. Yeah, it's not happening. Sorry, but you will find on a professional level that all the bodybuilders are actually girls. It's girls building bodies, not boys. There are a male version of it. Yeah, whatever. But we're done. Wasted me life again. Ronnie Knight, let's go again. This is going to be a no-no as well. English convicted criminal, nightclub owner, well known for his marriage. Barbara Windsor's husband and wife. Let's open this one up. Again, the rounded, close-set eyes look, sloping jawline. Look at the jaw on him. He's a big fellow at the back. Look, he is a big, tall fellow, that one. And Barbara, they all rub shoulders with a craze, right? These people, if he's a nightclub owner, Ronnie Knight, there you go, you're done. Is that Ronnie Knight? Well, we're game over. It's an old female gangster. If I can do this with Al Capone, and I can do this with Al Capone because I've already done him, I'm going to do it with modern day, the craze, the Knight, whoever you show me. There is no difference. There is a picture, and that one doesn't do justice to his backside. There's another picture somewhere, let me find it. Bruce Lee's skull of high-waisted trousers, long leg, short body. It's a woman. And you're like, how can you just do that? Because I can. I can see it. I can see the skeleton. I can see sloping shoulders, the short arms, the whalebone legs. Look, she can't stand straight. The soft eyes, the Betty Boop rubbery lips. This one, I think, may have had a little bit of a nose and chin job done. But by this time, in the 40s, they were advanced medically enough to do all of it. I don't know how long they've been advanced to do this. The first recorded plastic surgery was a nose job at rhinoplasty in Rome. It had to be in Rome there. The big nose bitches. The Romans with the big noses did the first plastic surgery 270 years before Christ. Allegedly. But that's the first recorded one. If the pharaohs were flipped, then they were doing it 1,700 years before that. Which is true because the pharaohs are all flipped. All of the gangster mob bosses, from Al Capone onwards, even the people that play them are flipped. It's all... what's that? If you've watched a film, Assume the Position, and you know who I'm talking about, at the end of that film he says, you don't sell the truth, you sell the myth, you sell the legend. And that's what Al Capone was, just a legend. Like 50 Cent has got 8 bullet wounds in him. You say so. I wanted that like Al Capone pull. See if we can find that big backside shot. That's another good one though. Look at those hips. He sits the baby on his hip, look, like a woman does. A man holds that child from underneath in his extra large forearm. I never used to ride around town with a ratio hanging off my hip. He was always sat up in front, supported from underneath by my arm. Oh my fucking word, do I have to go and tell him again? Again, I see a huge flat forehead, sloping jaw, small but high set ears, look, soft eyes. Al Capone's a woman, was the point I'm trying to make. As if I can't find that pull shot where he's in like a onesie. He's in a onesie. And all you can see is hips. I can't find it. There's another one, look. Bootlegger, Leon Gleck. I got problems with you as well. Right, let's go back to where we were. So this old gangster woman, gangsteress, who married Barbara Windsor from the Carry On movies, etc. You can't marry a man unless you're a woman. It's that simple. Everything in their world is the opposite of what ours is. And there he is again. You know what, I didn't think I was going to get him, but I did. Ronnie Knight, Mincin, there's a second, we've got that one. Is that a third Ronnie Knight? It is, look, it's a woman. Barbara Windsor in full male gait, look, space between his feet. Female on the left. It's pretty simple once you get the basics down of forensics. I don't think anybody has put as much time into this as I have. I don't do it for money, I do it for the love of God. I do it for the children in this world. I do it for people that care. And apparently there's not many of you that care, but there it is. Look at the neck on that beastie in the middle there. Apparently this one was so soft and mild-mannered. Look at these two girls. All them gangsters out there that idolise the Craze and Al Capone, well, you're idolising women. False stories. They weren't even gangsters. It's just a story. They printed a story. You believed the legend. And some people will say, oh yeah, but you believe the Bible story. They printed a legend. No, it's totally different, because these people have nothing to do with the sanctity, or should I say the salvation of human or mankind. These people have got nothing. They help destroy mankind. All of them. All these people have helped destroy mankind. Jesus came to save it, Mongos. They really pause and say Jesus is the devil. No, you get them mixed up. The devil twists and the devil doesn't tell you the truth. Jesus tells you the truth. They get all mad at me. It's a Masonic book. Yeah, I know it is, but they also got to tell the truth, and they make the truth unbelievable by creating outer space and planets that don't exist. Telling you that you evolved from a monkey, that the world's spinning. Everything that God said it isn't doing, they said it is. And everything God said it is doing, they said it isn't. And you believe the lie. They printed, oh my gosh. Your eyes look a bit close together. I don't know who that is, but his eyes just... Everyone, you know, every picture I look at online has to go under scrutiny first. There are some real pictures, there are real people. But they don't show up in the searches very often, you know. Very far apart that I've said, oh, that one looks like a real man, that one looks like a real woman, in the background or whatever, not as a main picture. It's very rare you find normal people in main pictures. So anyway, these two pair of girls, drag queens, drag kings, whatever you want to call them, were nightclub owners, just like Ronnie Knight here. He's just a Peter Stringfellow of the day. Someone said it yesterday when I was looking at Diana Dawes and whoever the other English dude was, I can't remember who it was, but they look like a plastic version of Marilyn and whoever the bodybuilder was, I can't remember his name, her name. Just an English version of it, and then you see it repeated in every country in some way, shape or form. It's like they sell it worldwide. We created a Marilyn, now we'll do an English Marilyn, and an English version of whoever, you know. Rinse and repeat. Ronnie Knight, yeah. Do you know who that reminds me of? Yeah, that reminds me of Nigel Havers from English television. For the English people, you'll know what I'm on about. Oh my fucking word, what are them trousers you're wearing, darling? Oh, they're both women. Look at this. Look at this pouch. They both got this paunchy pouch where babies come from. All of my idols that I grew up thinking were great, Mark Knopfler, etc. Turns out all my male idols are women. And that cuts pretty deep, because you're like, well, why did you lie to me? Why pretend to be a man? Why couldn't you just be as God created you? And they didn't get a choice. This is the part that people don't understand. It's not like the bloke up the road or the woman up the road who chose to do this. These people were sacrificed. Is the only way I can say it. All this symbology that you see when they're holding up the baby to bow, well, that's what they're doing. I'd sooner hold my heart up to God and say, God, Lord, I made a mess of it, Father. I did. I've said it plenty of times privately. I don't mind saying it publicly. I made a mess of it, didn't I, Father? I want a point of honesty where these demons, they're just, it has no effect. It's like Jesus said, that they can't have an effect on you unless you listen to them, consent to them, consent into their lies. And as always, do you think in heaven you've got to pay God rent? The answer is no. The answer is unequivocally no. You do not have to pay God rent in heaven. So why do we do it on earth? This is why Jesus came, to flip those tables, to change the world back to the way it should be. Everything in this world is free if we want it to be. And we just allow the global elites to rule that emotion, that feeling of kindness that isn't. A lot of the world is sad, right? But there's still so much kindness in it. There are so many kind people in this world that will go out the way, even for a stranger, and do things above and beyond the call. I've had many experiences of it in my life. I don't know how many times I've had or I've done that an experience for someone else where I've done something I didn't even know I was doing it. You know, could be anything, just a lift or whatever it is. You help someone. It's like, I like that movie, Pay It Forwards. That's what Jesus was all about, right? Pay it forwards. And there's still so much kindness in this world. The masses might be dumb as shit, but there's still people, and they've still got oceans of kindness in them, right? You have to admit it, folks. They might have made your friends and family dumb, but there's still oceans of kindness in them. It's just, it's locked up, right? It's caged by these liars. When I realised God was real, it was like from a pond to an ocean. That's what it was like in terms of feelings, emotions, love. Everything just expanded the minute I knew God was real. I didn't feel so secluded. A speck of dust on a spinning ball in an ever-expanding universe. It didn't feel like that anymore. Everything just became so much closer. I felt closer to God, is what I'm trying to explain. I felt closer to God than I ever have in my life. Right, Ronnie Knight's a woman. Let's grab that picture and we're done. Where's that picture gone that I've just seen? Is that a young one? Oh, we could take that one. Yeah. Save image. Oh, well, let me have it. Screw you, Daily Mail! Screw you, Daily Mail. I'll tell you what, let me just go back, see if we can have that picture at the start, because I like that. Can I take that? I can take that. Lovely. I think that's it. Did I get all 3 gates? 1 second. I did get 3 gates. Lovely. Is that the first one I've done all night? That's the first one! Is it really? Is that really the first one I've done all night? It is. The others have been wasted. Let's carry it on. Next. JJ Virgin. is next. I don't know who it is. University of California, Los Angeles. She's certified nutrition specialist. Certified training, aging, personal. La 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 la. Let's have a look. Oh, Houston, I've got a big, mega problem with that long body, and that's just for starters. I see a broad, big shoulder. I see deep set eyes. Oh, it's a feminized trim though. So look at that neck. Neck's pretty big, mate. Is that the wife? We're done, it's a dude. Oh, it's definitely a dude. Oh, it's definitely, look how close together we are. Dial M for Mongos, flat forehead, no brow bone, pink lips, small but high set ears, close set eyes, narrow cheekbones look. I don't know if he's had a jaw implant. Oh, they're flipped. Alan Christiansen. Well, there you go, Son of Man Code. And JJ Virgin, what sort of name is that? Hanging out in a green room, PBS bathroom. Yeah. I see a dude. We're gonna get. I don't think we're gonna get Gates. Let's cut the mustard and get this one off the screen because it's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. All you got is that face check, body check. You're going to need a gate. That is a long humerus bone. And don't get me wrong, a woman can have a long humerus bone. I've met plenty of slender girls in my time. Just that's quite a thick humerus bone. But yeah, he trains. Oh, sure. Don't get down at it, will you? Right. The miracle mindset. 33 father. It's a miracle to believe that's a woman. That's a bit. Oh, looks like a dude to me, mate. He's got a big, massive, bowling ball head. We're done. Next. There ain't gonna be a meme. Let's have a look. Carla Dye. Well, this doesn't look very good either. Carla Dye marries childhood sweetheart Graham Lord, one of the former darlings of Sydney's racing set. Carla Dye, ex-wife champion jockey Shane Dye. Right, it's a jockey's wife. Let's see. What is that about? I didn't even click on it. I don't know. Oh, we're done. Look at this. You've got to be kidding me. You're having a giraffe next. Demi Lee T-Bow. I do believe I've done the T-Bows. Let's go have a quick look-see in the back file. H's. Paste. Do you know what? I think T-Bow should do it. Let's delete them. Search that. I've got Tim T-Bow. Why haven't I got Demi? Demi. Oh, now I'm really confused because Demi Moore's not even there. Oh, I've only got one Demi. What is going on with this search engine? Right, hang on. I'm just going to search Twitter quickly. Home. What was that? Okay, let's go back. Oh my gosh, is that real? Oh, Scotty, what are you like? Right, anyway, let's take that. Walk in, T-Bow. T-Bow. Should find it. I swear down I've done Demi Lee T-Bow. Tim T-Bow. I've only done Tim. That means there's no gates. I have looked at this person before, I know I have. Let's have a look, see if there are any gates. Oh, that is a Sid the Sloth. Look at the distance in those eyes. REM. And there's the truth. Close set, soft, droopy eyes look versus the male counterpart, squared, in retaliation. Wide cheekbones, a huge jawline. Look at this slope inwards. It's all fake, look, hamster cheeks, giving it away. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. It's a man. And I know there's people out there that can't do this going, what are you talking about? If you want to shag that, mate, be my guest. But I did warn you. And after a warning, I can only say one thing.
Ha! Gay!
There you go, we're looking at Demi Lee T-Bow, and we have got an absolute fail. It has got a wide male face in all angles. Short look, it's a short, sloping, wide forehead. Deep set eyes, look at the brow when it's been, all this has been shaved down, but it's still huge look in comparison. What they're trying to do is bring the eyes forward out of the sockets, but you can't because the man's buried in, regardless of whether you take it. All they're doing is taking away the edge up here to disguise the fact that you're looking at a man. And there it is, the wide-eyed man with the extra wide forehead, cheekbones and lower jawline. We're going to need gates. Let's just go straight to gates. Oh yeah, it was a Miss World, Miss Virginia or something, I don't know. It was one of those things. Yeah, just there were no gates. Look, it's a bloody model, and there were no gates of it walking. I did look before. Is that the wedding day? Look at that pink wedding suit. Look at the gate on Tim T-Bow. Gail. I covered Tim, but I remember someone asked me for Demi Lee walking. Well, it's not happening. Thanks for playing anyway. Next. Wow, I've only done one out of all you requests now. I've only done one. Internet personality, I don't think so. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, we're done. Out of here. Next. Frankie Frazier, 2 first names, images. Well, Frankie Frazier was meant to be an it man for the craze. I see soft eyes, no brow bone, a cupid's bow where there shouldn't be one. Mad Frankie Frazier was the son of Native American woman and Canadian fair trader who liked the... Oh, that was interesting. He does look like his mother. Look at the long face, close set eyes. Who is that? Or is that his dad? Is that his dad? Yeah, it looks like his mum playing dad. Right, okay. Mad Frankie Frazier. That doesn't look like Frankie Frazier. That one does. But that one doesn't. I see close set eyes. The long face, close set eyes. It's all a story. They printed the legend. Is that you, Frankie? Oh, female Bigfoot. I can't see. It's a woman all day long. She's got no gates. Oh, there we go. Maybe. Maybe. Ooh, it's just off the cock. This is a dude. Look, only one of these is a man. And that leg and that guttage there is totally wrong. I can already see it. Here's my dude right here. There. It's a full female gait, look. I just can't see the feet. That's a shame. And again, the straight-legged man with his knees together. Dudette. How can you believe any of the stories that Frankie Frazier's going to tell you about the craze when Frankie Frazier can't even be honest about what she actually is? Oh, he was for the Richardson gang, was he? Oh, I see. Well, the Richardsons, son of Man Code. I'll put you any money if I look at the Richardsons, it'll be women as well. These are gangsters, look. That is a girl right there. So is that one, look. Flamingo foot. All those three are inconclusive because they're just at the wrong stage of walking. But if I was to say what I was saying there, knees apart, that's a woman. These two are now inconclusive. That's a female Bigfoot. And that one does look like a flamingo foot, but they're all over the place walking. There, a woman, look. 2 men. Look at the size of this unit here. They're both units, but look at that one. Look at the arms on it. Look at the size of that. Look at his shoes. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. We are looking at so-called Cockney gangster Frankie Fraser. He was an enforcer / hitman. I thought it was for the Crays. I didn't realise it was for the Richardsons. It doesn't matter because it's all bollocks. I don't believe anything they tell me anymore. That's a cracking movie, that one is. I really like that one. What was that called? The Crazy Motherfucking Gangsters London Walking Tours. I can't remember what that movie is called, but it was funny. When they nick his weed. Is that Dave Courtney? And there you go, another wide-hipped woman. Again, growing up, I thought Dave Courtney was one of the hardest gangsters out of London. There was a magician, Jerry Sadowitz. Let's put Jerry in here now. I met him at a magic show, a magic convention once. I asked him for an autograph. He said no. I wish I'd known it was a woman. Big, tall, gangly, obnoxious, arrogant woman. Jerry Sadowitz. Instantaneous for me now. Coffee bean eyes, and it does look like Pete Doherty, doesn't it? It really does look like Pete Doherty. It's uncanny. They could be siblings. It could be mother. She might be the mother of Pete Doherty. Look at those eyes. What is... Talk about coffee bean rounded eyes. But now, bear it in mind, when I became a magician, an entertainer, I went to a few magic conventions. I met this one. I said, "Can I have your autograph?" She told me to fuck off. And literally, rude, obnoxious woman. Actually, did she tell me to F off, or did she just say no? I can't remember. I'm sure she was rude about it, but I didn't say anything because of the status of Jerry Sadowitz. Told me to buy a couple of DVDs, but wouldn't sign them. I said, if I buy these DVDs, will you sign them? Anyway, Sadowitz. I went to see Sadowitz at Grimsby Auditorium. So obnoxious is Jerry Sadowitz's magic show. Complimentary masonry. So obnoxious is the Jerry Sadowitz magic show. I'm not kidding you. In Grimsby, about 40 people turned up to see him. So instead of doing it in a massive auditorium / theatre, it could sit a few thousand people. He did it in the front foyer, close-up magic show. It was really nice actually to be sat like 10, 15 feet from him. He did a brilliant trick where he made a watermelon come out of his eye. Just pure distraction, but got me. Made a watermelon pop out of his hat. I forgot what the point was. But yeah, this person, I remember. So he had a TV show, Jerry Sadowitz, Dave Courtney. I wonder if it'll come up. I don't know if it'll come up. I watched this years ago. That was the show. I think that is the show. He used to let people in the audience come up and give him a question. I don't think it's going to show it. Oh, it might show. Maybe that is it. No, that's not it. Someone got up on stage. I wonder if it was a flip-flop now. I wonder if it was. It's got to have been. But she got up on stage, and instead of Jerry Sadowitz insulting the guest, which is what the medium of the show was, the guest started to insult Jerry Sadowitz. And Jerry Sadowitz had Dave Courtney as his bodyguard / TV bouncer. And Dave Courtney comes out, grabs the guy around the neck, the guest, the audience member, by the neck, and literally drags him across the stage, and then starts to pound him. You can just see that if that was the audience member. You can see the audience member's feet sticking out of the curtain, going boom, boom, boom. But again, it could have all just been faked. It's all fake, right? If Jimmy Savile's fake, then you can't believe that these are actually the gangsters that they say they are. I mean, the actual gangsters don't want to be seen like this, right? They don't want. So these are the public figures they put forward. Let me see if we can get Jerry Sadowitz walking. Add this coffee bean-eyed little lady to my list. I don't think there will be any. He's not a massive magician, look. He's funny. I don't know. She's funny. She used to make me laugh. I don't know if I'd find her funny now. I really don't know if I'd find her funny. There it is, Jerry Sadowitz cancelled. Ah, it's at the Edinburgh Fringe. He is very, very offensive. Abrasive. There's no gates. Gutted, I really wanted to do Sadowitz. Right, where were we? Dave Courtney. Oh yeah, Frankie Frazier. How many gates did we get for Frankie? Are we on? No, not that one. We should go back a bit. There we go. Want a better one? There, that's the one. I mean, for me, when I saw that picture there of the Craze walking, I was done. I knew the Craze were girls. Same with this one, Charles Bronson, Dial M for Mongos. This one spent time, allegedly, with the Craze. So, I don't know, this one, the one that survived. They say that they put him in prison for life and all the rest of it. It's bollocks! Bollocks. Just have a few people come out of prison. Yeah, I did time with him. Yeah, he's a crazy man. Yeah, all the stories are true. And people believe it. But I see an egghead on both. Chubby egghead on that one. Cupid's bow's more pronounced. Walking. Let's see if we can't see Frankie Frazier's full female. Come on, give us one. Is that another dude? It is another dude. Look, space between his feet. And there's a bald woman. What are those shoes you are wearing? He looks like he's got two different shoes on. Yeah, that picture did it for me. Pair of girls in suits that don't fit with short arms. But this is what the masses believed, right? I believed it all my life. I believed that the Craze were the worst gangsters in London. And Frankie Frazier wasn't it? He's tiny, look. Absolutely tiny. Mad Frankie Frazier. And there he is, look. That's how small the hardest, craziest hitman in London was. Right? They printed this, the big one, made them look big, but in reality that's the size of Frankie Frazier. That's a tall woman, that one there. But yeah, what do you say, 5'4"? I don't know, it's a small woman. Oh, we're done, that's it, there's no gates. Yeah, you just have to take what we showed you. Actually, we could take, I don't know. Oh, go on, let's do it. One. No. 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 No, no, yeah. That's the money shot and the legs are missing. It's a shame, but there it is. Ooh, there it is. Ooh, there it is. Hello, Brian Campbell. We are looking, what is that thing there? Who is Frankie Frazier dating? Frankie Frazier is dating a giant-handed man. Look at the size of that paw. Oh my, that's a dude. It was a small picture, didn't it? Even in the small picture I could tell that was a man. And even the big picture, there you go, broad shoulders, big male skull, giant man hands. It's a dude until the cows come home. That's who Frankie Frazier's dating. Is that him there? We'll take that as your face, Frankie, why not? Save image. Save. yes, Marlies, all, you're lucky I saw that, because you didn't direct the question at me. All stories are fake. None of them are real. They just love to bullshit and lie. It's all about leaving this earth not knowing nothing. You're supposed to meet the heavenly creator, the almighty power, not knowing hardly anything, or anything that is actually true, or that can be held. Tangible proof. Who is this? Glenn Greenwald is an American journalist, author, former lawyer. Well, we're done. As soon as I heard the word lawyer, we're in Flip-Flopville. Is that Tucker Carlson? It is. Close-set eyes. He's got a long face. Well, they've both got long faces, close-set eyes. Look. Right, Glenn Greenwald. Never heard of the person. American journalist, apparently. And again, why the long face? Inspector Gadget face, right? For those of you that don't know who Inspector Gadget is. Inspector Gadget face, that long face, close to eyes. And when you realise that they've been doing it to cartoons, look, short arms, he's got the Mac on, look, to hide the hips, so you can't, the pear shape is there, look, it's still there. But when you start looking and you realise that Gadget's eyes are close and the girls are far apart, look, and so is this one, close together, look, close there, far apart. They were even doing it in your cartoons. I don't know how many people were sacrificed, Angela. Look, think about the Twin Towers, right? When Pete Shea first said nobody died at the Twin Towers, even I, as a truther, and I was only a flat earther at the time, I was laughing. Like, what? You're crazy, mate. I watched it on television, and that was my reference. That was my port of call for truth. I watched a TV show, is what I watched. In reality, I watched a live TV show go out. Nobody died. There are no records at New York saying there's a big spike on that day of death certificates. There were lots of proofs all around when it comes to that story. But the point I'm making is nobody died. If they can pull off that, and they did pull it off, without anybody getting killed, like Ocean's 11, right? That's what it is, like the A-Team. They pull off all these big stunts and nobody gets killed. Then that's a great way to fool people, right? And then you just make that story even bigger, and then bigger still, and then keep on telling. Many people have repeated it, but if you tell them a lie and it's big enough, they'll believe the lie. And that's the way it worked. They told the lie about the shape of the earth, they got away with it. And they've been doing it ever since. So when it comes to the world wars, I can't tell you, I wasn't there. It's too long ago to even ask people now what they saw. Most of the people that were alive during that era are now dead. I wish Flat Earth had come out in the 70s. I'd been able to question my nana and everyone a whole lot more. But again, the point is, if nobody died in 9/11 and nobody dies at any of these catastrophes that we've seen, then what are the odds then that people died during these so-called events? You see, my nana should have surely told me everybody I knew died, everybody around me died. That's what she should have told me, but I never remember her telling me that, because that's what we're talking about, right? A world war where everybody goes to war, everybody dies. Nearly everybody who went away died, according to their records. So, personally, reading from my own discernment, Stalin starved 40 million Russians during this time. This was happening all over the world, starvation and poverty, malnutrition. Apparently a quarter of England's soldiers were turned down to go to war because they were malnutritioned. I've got no idea. Everything's a lie, so you only have your own discernment. That's all I can tell you. These people have kept the world in darkness, haven't they? Which is why Jesus said, the day is coming when everything done in the dark will be brought into light. That's every single lie we've ever been told will be brought into the light. If, let's just say there are actors playing other parts, playing two parts in the same lifetime, I wouldn't put it past them to try it, that's for sure. But the whole schematics of running 2 lives, 3 lives, whatever, is immense to get away with. And at any point, this actor could sound just like that actor, or repeat something that actor said, and get caught out that way. It is just a phenomenal lie. If they've done that, if they've, like Jimi Hendrix is Morgan Freeman, if that's the case, what a trick to pull on the world. But that means you've idolised the same person twice, and both times they were false. And then you go and meet God, and God's like, he shows you the truth, and you're like, oh my gosh. Again, Edward Snowden look, whistleblower, no, close set eyes, no brow bone, tiny ears, sloping jaw, pointed chin. It's the same old, same old. They all lack jaw bones and male attributes. So we grew up looking at these feminized men, and monkey see, monkey do, right? People mimic. So men become effeminate and feminized through these women. And vice versa, women become emasculated by those men that are pretending to be women, that don't act like women. Walking. Isaac Capper is a girl. Yeah, of course she is. Yeah, Isaac Capper. I think I have got a meme, but I don't think there's any gates on Isaac Capper. One female gate. Oh, we're back in Wanville again. Yeah, it's not happening. This person's, he's famous, but he's just not famous enough. Look, it's a woman all day long with pear-shaped hips. Look at the arms hanging away from the body. Short sloping shoulders. That's not happening. It's another one. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how many of these are gone in the shitter tonight. Excuse my language. Right, is this him? Heather Lee. That is quite the blockhead, isn't it? Wide set eyes, huge bowling ball skull look. It's not flat and vertical, it is sloping back like a, it looks like a bowling ball. When you look at the two skulls, look, this one here has the bowling ball shape, this one has an egg shape, look, it goes outwards. Notice how men's heads kind of draw inwards because it slopes upwards, right? But women's bellow outwards, flat and outwards look, which gives them this egg shape to the head rather than a bowling ball shape to the skull. And it's that you're looking at, look, the bowling ball. You're not looking at the flat 5 head, close set eyes, you're looking at far. It's a big face, right? That face fills that skull. And there's only one of those two faces that fill the skull like that because of the short forehead. And there it is, look, the short forehead, the big face. Women are the opposite. Big forehead, small face. Yeah, this isn't happening by the look of it. Right, let me go back to the top. Heather Lee, Peter Brotsman. Oh my fucking word, look at that dude in the background. Oh, we're done. Oh, we are so dumb. Look at this little lady, massive giant Aphrodite. Saxophonist, never heard of him. Right, let's go back. So, we're looking at Heather Lee, who ain't giving me nothing. I've got Manchester City, ABC News, but I've got so many choices to make, I don't even know who you wanted. We're moving on. Next, Peter Cook, former Senator of Australia. Peter Francis Salmon Cook. Salmon was an Australian politician. He served as a Labour member at Senate in 1983. Okay, maybe we can get something out of this one. I don't know. Wow, no, that's Peter Cook. No, this is not happening. Who asked for that? Had you in it, Denise? Denise. There's a shoe, Denise. It is. It's not happening, darling. I ain't even got architect, drawing, comedian. Bedazzled, Albert Janku. It's not even happening. It's not even happening, sorry. Yeah. Peter Cook. Former Senator of Australia. Peter Cook. I'll put Senator in. You're going to wind me up if you don't put that E in there. Senator. There we go. Let's try that. No, this still ain't happening. Images. No, we're out of here. On a jet plane. Next, Peter Cook, Australian jockey. Sydney, Australia, retired Australian jockey. Some of its achievements include winning the 1981 Melbourne Cups. Who gives a crap? It's an horse racer. Let's have a look at her. Fuck me, look at that five. Look at that five-head. She's a belter. She reminds me of someone. I can't think who it is. It's a rock singer. Slade or someone, I don't know. Maybe Status Quo. Who cares? Right, we're looking at this one. I got close set eyes, flat forehead. Instantaneous fail. Oh, we're going back to Peter Cook again, look. Jockey. No, it's showing the blood. No, this is not happening. Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh no, I changed my mind. There's one. Is that him? It doesn't say who it is. That's a woman. Look at the pants on her. Well, we're out of here. Next. Right, Marcus Jordan, two first names. American former college basketball player who played for the UCF basketball team. Never heard of him. Marcus Jordan. Oh, the boyfriend's got some big shoulders on him, hasn't he got? Why the long face, Marcus? My head. Shut up about my head.
It's a few times now, but this is the final time that I will say this. Shut up about my head. It is normal. It is a nice head. It does not look like a sodding tic-tac.
Oh, but it does. Right, let's come back. It's a sodding tic-tac versus the wide-eyed sloth on the left. There she is, Marcus Jordan in full mints. Can't see the full leg there, that's a shame. Is that who this is? This is Michael Jordan's daughter. Is it really? Oh, so it is. Michael Jordan's daughter. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman, lot. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Was there or wasn't there a woman? Do you remember? Oh, is that you right there? Game over. It's a woman. There's a man in the background, look, straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. That there is a full female gait. There is no denying this. Once you become aware of it, you have to accept that someone has done you over. Marcus Jordan. Do you know that picture? Sure, I've seen. It might be someone else I'm thinking of. Who broke your foot, mate? What's going on there? Look at the state of that foot. It's only a tiny little step, look. Tiny little 1-inch step, and she instantly becomes deformed. in line 4/4. Da da da, da da da. Churchy tree, father, churchy tree. But I know I'll meet again some sunny day. I don't think there's going to be any more on this list. I'm going to have to type in walking. Maybe. Yeah, flamingo foot. Look, you can tell this one's a girl. This one's harder because he's bald, but that one's so obvious as a girl. Boys with butt lifts. Dun, dun. Oh, it's a girl. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Oh, you can't see that other foot there. That's a shame. Well, let's go back. I need one more, I think, to put Marcus Jordan on the list. Na 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 na. Dun 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 dun. Right, you don't know who Isaac Cappy is. ISS, I should find it. Knopfler, Isaac, Oscar, Isaac Newton. Where's my Cappy one? Hang on, Cappy. Oh, there it is. I've only got this. This is all I've got on Isaac Cappy, right? Where's my screen? Get rid of that. Where is it? Oh yeah. Right, there you go. This is the only picture I've done of Isaac Cappy. There are no gates. There's just a spine shot showing a female spine. Reminds me a bit of Eric Andre. And there you go. That's all I've got. Isaac Cappy, bitch. Next. None of these so-called advocates for children or what they say they are. They're all for, like Tim Ballard and whoever else you want to mention. It's all oops. Away. It's all bollocks. It's made up nonsense. I don't believe any of it. They don't need to kidnap people's children. They can just breed them underground, wherever. This is why when Darius, when I first met Darius and he said breeding farms, I didn't understand what he meant. But they can just breed people and they can then change them without the consent whilst they're growing up, and then tell them later on, we've done this to you, but you're going to be a star. You're now like a demigod in their eyes, right? That's what they think they are. They think they're demigods. I'm just happy with being me. Right, let's take some shots. One. Won't let me have it. Screw you, Daily Mail. Screw you, Daily Mail. Can we have that one? Save image. Oh, we can have one. Two. Yep, can have that one. That one. Yeah. Three. Shaped image. I've got another one. Flamingo foot. Hold on 1 second. 4. There's another one. Give me a 5th. That one's lovely. Tart 5. No, not going to let me have it. Wonky leg syndrome. Can I have it? I can have it. 5. We'll take that one as a 6. And that's the money shot right there. 7. We just need your face. What's his name? Marcus Jordan, otherwise known as Michael Jordan's daughter. Maybe a better face shot. That one. We'll take that. Save image. And we're done. Thanks for playing CSI with me. Next, Lady Colin Campbell. Colin Campbell. March 1st. English actor. I've got no idea. We've already done Lady Colin Campbell. Is this the same person? Colin Campbell, first Baron of Clyde. Oh, he looks a bit weird, doesn't he? Lady Colin Campbell's first husband couldn't touch her when he found out she'd been raised a boy. Because they're full of crap. Who's that? T. Colin Campbell. What his problems with you? I don't know what I'm looking at. This is who we're looking at. Lady Colin. We've already done this one. We've covered this one. Like, oh, he's openly. Oh, devil horns. Openly flipped. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Colin Campbell. Well, I've already done this one anyway. There's no gates. Yeah, we're done. We're done. No gates. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Is it a double flipper? I don't know. It could be. I don't think so. It's got the neck of a man. Deep set eyes of a man. Thick brow bone. But there's no gates, so you can't give it the full 100. Next. Roy Higgins, Australian jockey. Close set eyes. Dennis Ely eyebrows. Images. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Colin Campbell, the athlete. Well, you should have said that. You should have said that. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. This is not happening. Got no pictures. Let's just go to walking and cut the mustard. It's Australia. And Australians don't give a gate for anything less. They really don't. We don't hardly get any pic. Oh my gosh, she's got some close together eyes, hasn't she? That looks like Roy Schneider. That is some close set eyes right there. Yeah, there's no gates. We're done. Next. Stephanie Courtney. Do you know what? I think I've only done one investigation. How long have I been going? 2 hours, and I've only got one meme. Images. Who's this? Stephanie Courtney. 2 first names. I need to put some food on. I'm starving. Right? Right. 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 Do you want a burger? Okay. Where did you put the burgers, son? They put them in a small fridge, didn't they? Bear with it again. Sorry, I'm starving. My belly was rumbling. Alright. I'm back, sorry. Stephanie Courtney, 2 first names. I don't know what's he doing. Actress comedian. Actress comedian. Where's the widest part on this person? Just follow the widest part up, look. Well above the crotch. Stephanie Courtney. 1 with a wife in mints. 2 is a man. 3 is still a man. 4 is definitely a man. And I think I've got that one right. That is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. We just need a face. Did I even skull check it? I don't think I did I? Let's do it now. Square jaw for sure, big teeth, deep set, far apart eyes, look. Can we use that one? We can. What's that? Save image. Who was it? Stephanie Courtney, thanks for playing CSI with me. Next. Glenn Boss, Australian jockey. Best known for riding Maccabi Diva. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a horse. We're done. That is an instant fail. Look at the jawbone implant. Wonky jawbone implants. This side is bigger than that side. Oops. Small but high set ears. Rounded close set eyes. Flat vertical forehead. No brow bone. Small mouth, pink lips, Cupid's bow. And again, jaw and chin implant by the look of it for this one. That's a good headshot. Let's see if we can get you walking. Glenn. Dun dun dun. I was just thinking about jockeys falling off their horses. Because they're only little women, they're falling from quite an height, aren't they? At high speed. There's no wonder they do damage to themselves. Again, I think the males, the proper male equivalent would take a battering just a little bit stronger. Oh, look at those whippy whalebone legs. It's a woman all day long. That's not him though, is it? No. Ciao, Mariah. Zhao, Zhou, Zhou my taxi. Australians don't give a gate or anything less, but there she is telling you outright, I'm in the club. But people, they don't know what these symbols mean, what these ideologies are that they have, that they flaunt in your face on a daily basis. This is not happening. Walking. I can't believe it. I've never had so many no-shows on gates. Yeah, we're leaving. Gutted. That was a nice egghead as well. Bye. Next. Frankie Howard. Do you know what? I don't know. I've done Frankie Howard. Back file. Paste. Frankie Howard. Search. Come back blank. Let's just put Frankie Howell. Still nothing. Right, Frankie Howard not on the list. That means there's no gates, because I would have looked at Frankie Howard. Walking. Let's see. Do. That don't count. He's on a skateboard. Is he? Yeah. That one does. Inline footfall. That doesn't count, that doesn't count. Yeah, that's it, we're done. It's a girl. He reminds me of Ken Dodd. Got the old close set eyes, he looks like that Ghostbuster, Egon, is it? That's what I'm seeing. The Cupid's bow on the top lip, small mouth, Sampaku eyes. It's a girl, till the girls come home. Oh, look at that. Bruce Forsyth and Frankie Howard, both strutting it up. But there you go. I don't think there's going to be any more. Let's just have a quick look. I've already done this one, I know I have. There's no gates. No, that's it. There's one gate for Frankie Howard, one of the most famous comedians of British era of comedy, and there's no gates. However, Frankie Howard is definitely a girl. Close set, rounded eyes, look, sloping jawline, flat forehead. And there it is. It's a female skull. It's a long, narrow face look, and you've seen it many, many times before. Yep. Right, Frankie Howard next. Karush Tram. Wait, have I not done this one? Copy. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. Nope. Okay, so look. Images. Oh, well, I love to put it in the names. This is Karush Tram, who does not pass female etiquette. I see the widest part above the crotch. We're looking at a movie star, I think. Let's get a face shot. That's angled. That's better. I see it's been feminized at the chin, but that jaw is so wide, look. Very reminiscent of Ariana Grande to me. One on there, oh, male nipples on show. And again, straight legs, knees together. Same with that one too. Marcy Lee, that was someone else. That one's not that. Is that a 3? That is a 3. There's a 4. And there's a 5. We're done. It's a man. Save image. There's the woman look with the pear-shaped hips. The body, the sloping shoulders. It's a pear-shaped woman. That's it. 5. Did I save that picture? 1. I've already got it. 2. Save that image. 3. Save that image. 4. And 5. I'm just going to need your face. That one should actually do it. Let's see. Save image. Karush Tram is flipped. Tulsi Gabbard. What a name that is. United States Senator or House Representative, whatever. Fantastic. No. Okay. There. Square jaw, deep set eyes. Oh, that is a massive. Look at the size of that. That is a diesel. That is a shadow casting monster. This is a dude. Is that the wife? Close set eyes versus those hard set eyes. Look. That looked like an Adam's apple scar. So look. Oh no, it's just a double pronged Adam's apple. And there he is. It's a flat chested, square shouldered man. Over and on it. Got a big square head and do that thing. You're a man, you're a man, you're a man, you're a mighty big man. He's a mighty big man. Oh, no. Oh, what's that walking? Or is he standing? No, he's pretty standing. Oh no, he might be walking. Just make your mind up, will you? No, he's standing. I thought it was out of pictures then, I was going to say that's game over. Bum, 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 bum. I can't quite see that other leg. I know there's a space there. I bloody well know it. There it is. Straight legs needs to have a space between the feet. There's one. Is that a two? It is straight legs needs to have a space between the feet. Oh wow, pictures. Walking. Na na na. Na 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 na. The straight legs needs to have a space between the feet. Wait. That picture reminds me of someone. Of something. Tulsi. S-I. So what? No, I don't have it. I was just checking. I didn't want to do a repeat again. There's another nice one. Do-do-do-do-do. Bum, 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 bum. Was that one? 1, 2. 3. 4. Let's go walking. Nope, I think I've got them all. Oh no, that one's alright, I guess. 5, we'll take that as a 5. And then we'll go after your face, shall we? Is that him? Yeah, it's him, we'll take that. Save image, Tulsi Gabbard, born male, thanks for playing CSI. Next. Shane Dye. He's a former jockey. Oh, we're in Australia again. Denise. Tenno's bacon over for race. Right, lovely. Okay. She's another little lady, isn't she? She got a big head though. Round head. Egg-shaped. Flat forehead. Dial M for Mongos. They will wink their eyes. Small but high set ears. Pointed chin. Who's that? Shane Dye with 2 fellas. Big fellas. That's a unit, isn't it, that one? Is that the wife? Son of jockey Shane Dye gives evidence against his own mother. That's his father. Lies. Daughter of Shane Dye gives evidence against his own father. Is how it should read. Have a look at Shane Dye's nipples. They look necrotic. It's an egghead. It's a 5-head with close set eyes. You shouldn't need any assistance with it. Let's see if we can find Shane Dye's gait. But Australians don't give a gait for anything less. Yeah, we're out of here. Next, Taryn Manning. Taryn Manning, actress, singer. She is best known for playing Tiffany, pretending I was Scrooge, Doggett, whatever. Images. Na na na. Oh, that's a big old skull in it. It really is. It's a blockhead. There it is. Square jawline, deep set eyes, look, thick brow bone into the corner. Wide, that's quite tall. Sloping forward. I just think it's a male receding hairline that's doing that. There, it's a man look. You can see it's a bowling ball skull. It's not vertical, it's slanted. We need a better picture than that now. I think we could take that one. Wow, is that him without makeup? You know. Right, let's go get. Ooh, that was a big jawline. I don't know who that is, but that's a fella. Who she dated? Oh, it's his boyfriend. Taryn Manning. Wait, name's ringing a bell now. Let's just go and have a look. See what Twitter says. Paste me. Taryn Manning. Yeah, we've already done him. When did we do that? February 4th this year. It nearly made me do another one. Look, that I've already done. See you later. Next, Timothy Bow. Already done it. Next, Mark Dittman. You got me here. Australian racing. Denise. Oh, sorry, Sean. I've just replied to you. I didn't mean to. Right, let's come back. Yeah, this one's been done. Right, Dittman. Let's have a look. Is that the daughter? Well, she grew a lot taller, didn't she? Must be gutted wanting to have a jockey. Ended up with a basketball player. Mark Dittman, clues in the name, Dittman. Oh. Broken arms, look, fell off the horse. Told you, women are dainty. The bones break easier. Even if you're giving them testosterone, it doesn't give them male bones. It doesn't. Wow. Look at the teeth on that. Did he ride that one through the National? We're done. There's going to be no gates. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, we're done. But it's a woman. Close set eyes, small dentures, sloping jawline. Look. We're done. Next. Devon Windsor. Don't know the name. It's a fashion model. Wikipedia, St. Louis, Missouri. La 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 la. Images. It's a big old man. Oh, it's definitely a big old man. Widest part on this woman. Beep, 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 beep. Sorry, that's above the crotch. We are looking at Devon Windsor, definitely a dude. Oh, that is definitely a dude. Oh. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. It's a man. Shoulders, clavicles, far apart eyes, brow bone, short sloping forehead. Look how wide it is, how sloping it is. Big square jaw. Is that the girlfriend? So look at her. She's got close set eyes, hasn't she? She's got lovely, beautiful close set eye. What is that? That is a weird shape. We're taking that one. Save image. It looks a little bit bulgy, mate. Looks a bit bulgy. Bulgy is the word you're looking for. That's a man. Straight. Oh my gosh! Look at them knees. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. That's a man. Till the cows come home. Devon Windsor. There's another one. 2. It's a dude. 3. It's definitely a dude. Straight legs, knees together, space between the. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. Between those massive legs and feet. There it is again. That reminds me. I need 2 bottles of milk. Straight legs. Look, knees together, space between the feet. One more. Who's that? He's got big teeth. And one more. That one right there will do. We're done. That is a dude. It's a big, skinny, tall dude. If there's any guys out there that are still finding this one attractive.
Ha! Gay!
Right, let's go back. we are looking at Devon Windsor, who is definitely a dude. We got a bigger face shot. That one's good, but it's a bit tilted. I like that one. It's too small. That one's perfect, I think. Save image. We're done. Oh, as if you don't let me have it. Daily Mail? No, 360 dopes. Go yourselves. Let me have a look. I just want your face now. Just keep right. We'll do it the hard way then, Devon. That's what we'll do. I'll type in bloody face. I'll type in bloody face in that. There we go. That one should do. It's a bit big. We might get rid of it. Save image. Right. I'm going to call that quota. That's a cut. That's final cut. We're done. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll be doing some memes hopefully after the roof has fixed my roof tomorrow. Sunday after session. If not, I'll see you Sunday night live requests. Just remember, boys and girls, God, the Almighty God, the Creator God, the Heavenly Father God, He loves you. He really does. And you were born in an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy,